Yeah, sounds good.
We want to do a question, or we good for the day?
I don't think it's fair to do a question because everyone has the same question, which is up to you if you would like to address it or not.
Am I fighting?
No, not that specifically.
Why don't you activate your mandatory versus Crawford?
Yeah,
No.
There's like 7 people who comment every single one of the videos.
Let me say this. And if I get in trouble, I get in trouble. It's what it is.
Oh, shot clock off. I won't be a part of this.
Oh, this would get you in trouble. The last
and no excuses or anything. I'm keeping it real.
Yeah.
What boxing, and you guys should already know this, but if anybody out there watching doesn't, what boxing shows you is not always what boxing is going to give you. Boxing will show you one thing and then give you something completely different. We saw the case where y'all forwarded me the new ranking for the WBO, where somehow I've been bumped from number 1 to number 2, and Virgil Ortiz is in my place. I've been at that spot since summer of last year. I'm 2-time world champion. I've been fighting at the world championship level since 2013. I mean, there's a host of other things that come along with that I'm in some ways required to be number 1. Yet boxing says WBO says we're gonna move Shawn Porter out of that number 1 spot, and we're gonna put Virgil Ortiz into that number 1 spot. They presented y'all with one thing, and now they're giving you something different. It is a part of the sport. Y'all should already know that. When you're saying, well, hey, you should have did this, you should have did that. I have people that I have to listen to. And when those people give me direction, when those people give me the business and tell me where it works to my advantage and where it doesn't, I have to sit back and do what I have to do. And at this point in time, I'm still sitting back and seeing what's going to happen. Y'all think activate the mandatory. Wow, it's a great catchphrase. It's a great theme. It's something nice to be heard and said. None of y'all know what it means to activate a mandatory clause, and none of y'all know if activating a mandatory clause is even a real thing in boxing. But if they come on, it could have been simple negotiations by PBC and Top Rank, and they'll come on and say Shawn Porter has activated his clause to fight his mandatory clause to fight Terence Crawford. No, PBC and Top Rank structured the deal and made it happen. They're going to give you what they want you to see. So now we're seeing something a little different. Again, no excuses. And I still got to call my man, and, I want to go on record for saying for some time now, I felt like in some capacity, I've disrespected him, kind of going away from our agreement to speak to one another and, kind of getting out saying, hey, I want to fight the dude. I think I did that a little wrong and I haven't called him yet. So maybe I'll give him a call this week, and then I'll have something for y'all this coming weekend, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I think that was the question that fans wanted to know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And to kind of close on that as we wrap up, do we think for us to speculate, you don't have to, do we think that might hint towards that Virgil Ortiz might get that shot?
That's what I was feeling like. Yeah. I think you told me not to answer, but that's what I was feeling like. So
you agree, Zytel, Ant? The fact that they moved him up might hint towards that.
He's not ready for that, man.
I don't disagree, but you think
Bob's a moneymaker.
Yeah, Bob's something.
Hey, what's crazy though is like you do that, and again you're presenting one thing and showing something else, or whatever the case may be. But you do that right there, and then now he may not be fighting Virgil Ortiz, but now he doesn't have to fight Showtime Shawn Porter, Yeah. So, but I digress. That's my guy. I need to give him a call. Don't tell me you didn't enjoy what you saw, because I know you did. What you need to do now, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit that notification button. Check us out every week, every Tuesday, something new for you right here on the Porter Way Podcast.